G'day guys, Dino here, back for a grain to glass video which I haven't done for quite a while. This one's going to be a little bit different and a little bit special. I was recently contacted by Wagon Brewing Company and they asked if I'd be interested in brewing up one of their recipe kits and just doing some video footage of it. So thank you very much for that, Wagon Brewing Company. I really do appreciate you contacting me. So this is their extra special pale ale. So what my intention is, guys, is I will unbox this very shortly and then we'll add some brew day footage to the video, and then right at the end you'll get to see me tasting the beer. So basically you see the whole process from start to finish. So yeah, let's turn the camera around and we'll get into it. Okay, so here's the kit. I'll just show you the label on the front, very well packaged up. So this, I should point out, this is a half batch, so they're going to do half batch and full batch all grain kits. So this is their extra special pale ale. It says raging with 150 grams of hops. Described as having mango, guava, pineapple, lychee, backed by a medium 3 kilo grain bill, 40 IBUs, 5% ABV. Says here makes a 12 litre batch, so it's a half batch. It's got Wagon Brewing Company and their website there. So let's open her up. Okay, so the first thing on the top are the instructions. Look like they're very well laid out. What I might do is I'm going to be brewing straight after this unboxing, so we might save those, but looks like it's got all the information there, so we'll closer look at that when we start brewing. So inside we have the 3 kilos of grain all ready sealed. It's all ready to go. And then inside we have 5 bags of hops. Okay, so we've got a 20-minute hop addition, a 5-minute hop addition, and then it looks like there's 2 hop stands, 80 degrees Celsius 0-minute hop stand and a 0-minute 60 degrees Celsius hop stand. And then the final packet is a 5-day dry hop. And the other things in the box are the yeast, so it's going to be Sapphire US-05. We have some water salt, brewing salts, and then we've got some Irish moss there. So very, very cool. So straight away the first thing I like is the fact that everything's all measured out. It's all ready to go. So what we might do, guys, I will put everything in the box and then we will cut over to the actual brew day. So we'll see you shortly. I'm just going through the instructions for the extra special pale ale. So the first step is just getting my mash water up to temp. We're at 30, nearly 40 degrees, so a little wee way to go. On the instructions, Wagon Brewing have given you some calculations to estimate your mash water volumes for the mash tun and the sparge. I already know what mine is, but if you don't and you need to work it out, that information's here. So the first thing I've done is I've put the 3 kilo of grain into the grain basket, and the other thing it says to do is with the brewing salts you need to split those in half in the mash tun, or in my case the boiler here, and then the other half in the sparge water. So this is my sparge water, hot water urn, so I've put half of the brewing salts in there and then the other half in there. So yeah, we're just waiting for that mash water to get up to temp and then we can lower the grain basket in. Okay guys, we're into the mash. We're actually about 35-40 minutes in the mash. So just holding the temperature around 66 degrees. So I'm doing a recirculating mash. yeah, it's all going well. I noticed the crush on the grain is very good. It's very free draining, which is great. The liquid's clearing up nicely. So yeah, what we'll do is I'll come back once we're at the next stage. So yeah, we're 40 minutes into a 60-minute mash, and yeah, the next stage after that is just to do a mash out. So yeah, all going well so far. Happy days. I've just got my mash water. I'm just getting that up to temp as well, so that's all ready to go for the sparge. So finished the mash, and I'm just raising the temperature up to 75 degrees. Just raising it up now for 10 minutes for the mash out. So yeah, so far so good. I haven't had any problems following the instructions, so each step is clearly marked out. Yeah, we'll do the mash out, and then we'll get on to the sparge next. Okay, I'm just finishing off the sparge, or just letting the last of the sparge water drain through the grain basket. And I've switched the boiler onto boil, just bypassed the temperature controller, so that's ramping up for the boil. And I've checked the volume in here, so I've got my pre-boil volume, which in my case is 17 litres. That allows for about 4 litres of evaporation during the boil, and then I've got about a 3 litre dead space in the bottom, so that should give me at least 10 litres into the fermenter. So yeah, yeah, once this is up to the boil, what does it say? So it's a 60-minute boil, but the first hop addition isn't until the last 20 minutes of the boil, so yeah, not much to do for the next 40 minutes, so we'll catch you once I start adding the hops. Cheers guys! Okay, so it's time for the first hop addition, the 20-minute one, so we'll pop that in. Awesome. Ooh, hops smell amazing out of the packet as well, nice and fresh. So there we go, we'll come back for the next one. Okay, so I've put my wort chiller in just to sterilise, but we're now up to the 5-minute hop addition, and also I'm putting some Irish moss. Chuck that in there, and the 5-minute hop addition. Here we go. Cool, we'll be back for, after this we're doing the hop stand, so we'll be back shortly guys. Okay, so I've cooled the wort down to 80 degrees, so now we're going to do the 0-minute 80-degree hop stand. So we'll plonk that in. So we'll leave that there for 15 minutes, then I'll lower the temperature down to 60 degrees and do another addition for another 15 minutes. So we'll be back shortly. Okay, I'm just about to do the final hop addition, so this is the 0-minute 60 degrees Celsius addition. So yeah, the wort's been cooled down for 60 minutes. So plonk the hops in there, and we'll give them a bit of a stir, and we'll let that stand for another 15 minutes, and then after that we'll be able to cool the wort down to go into the fermenter. Cheers guys! Okay, we're pretty much at the end of brew day. I've cooled the wort down to pitching temperature, and I'm just transferring it into the fermenter now. So once that's done, all I've got left to do is just pitch the US-05 yeast, and then ferment it for 14 days. I've just got to do a dry hop on day 5. So yeah, it's all gone swimmingly well. Instructions were really easy to follow. So yeah, a big shout out and a big thank you to Wagon Brewing for supplying the kit. Went really well. So stay tuned guys. In the blink of an eye we are 5 weeks down the track, and the ESP is ready to crack open. So we'll do that now. Ooh, nice bit of hiss off the top. So it was 2 weeks fermentation and it's 3 weeks in the bottle. So we'll pour this out. I'll pour it out from here, and then I'll come closer to the camera. go. Fantastic. 3 weeks is sort of spot on for the carb. I probably did 80% of my normal priming. It seems to have worked well. So there you go. It's a beautiful head. 2 fingers. It's a lovely sort of grapefruity colour. Now, even though I had the Irish moss in the boil, it looks like just through the sheer amount of hops that have gone into it, it's suffering from hop haze, but that's fine. If you sort of understand that it's got a lot of hops there. Had 50 grams in the boil, 50 grams at flame out for the hop stand, and then another 50 for dry hops. So, and that's for a half batch, 150 grams. So let's get a. Ooh. Wow, that is straight away hops in the face. That combination of the Mosaic, Galaxy and Citra is really, really nice. It's intense sort of citrus, grapefruit, some like melon there, watermelon. That smells really, really good. I'm going to dive in, guys, because it's been a long 5 weeks waiting to try this. So cheers to you all. Cheers, Wagon Brewing. This is the moment of truth. Yep, that is really nice. Just following on from the all those nice hop aromas, there's a real nice upfront, real hop juiciness about the beer. Some of that's probably been helped with getting the water chemistry right and just putting the salt, brewing salts that were in the kit. But yeah, it's a real nice, it's actually a real nice smooth bitterness. Quite intense when you first take a mouthful, but then it, yeah, that bitterness sort of smooths away really nicely. It's not harsh, it's not a harsh bitterness at all. Ooh, that is really good. Really intense, yeah, that grapefruit orange sort of zest as well. A little bit of piney resin, but I'm not picking up any grassiness, which is good. It's always a worry when you chuck a whole lot of hops in the dry hop that you'll end up with grassiness, but no, that is really, really nice. Actually getting a bit of like pineapple as well. Some nice glass lacing as well. It's fantastic. Excuse the noise outside. I'll try to film this out here where the light's a bit better. As for the malts, yeah, there's a nice little bit of sweetness coming through. A hint of caramel. I have got some notes here on the malts. So he's got American ale malt, Pilsner, toffee, and medium crystal, and a little bit of carapils. And yeah, then those hops that I mentioned, Mosaic, Citra, and Galaxy, and then the USO5 yeast. Now that's really nice. That's what you want out of sort of a hop-forward pale ale. Very, very happy with the way that's come out. So if you guys are looking to for a kit, highly recommend this ESP Extra Special Pale Ale from Wagon Brewing. You're definitely not going to be disappointed. You're gonna, if you're doing the full batch, you're going to get 300 grams in your beer of different hops, so you're not going to be disappointed. Is good. It's just come out of the fridge, so I imagine as it warms up a bit more, going to get even more flavour come through. But that's fantastic. I'd give that a 9, 8.5, 9 out of 10. But Wagon Brewing for the recipe, and hope you guys enjoyed that. Sorry if the video's gone on for a bit, but we will catch you next time. Cheers and enjoy the weekend.